What is going on, everybody? This is Sergio G, PhD, and I'm backing up on some hats again. And so I thought I would just do another unboxing. And on top of it, we did get our first Clink Room order in a just now. But I will say it was only one hat out of the many Clink Room hats that I have ordered. I'm not even gonna hash on it or really anything. The only thing I'm really gonna say is the hat that I'm going to show you here in just a second from the Clean Room. I ordered sometime in May of 2021, so took about a year, but it is what it is. You guys know what was going on. I will show you guys a couple things. They sent the normal pin, so that was kind of, I guess, cool because I like my pins. I put them on my little what this is one of the boards I have for the just the Clink Room pins. But I don't know if they fell out, but I didn't really get any stickers. Got one sticker. So I don't know if they fell out of this big box. I mean, I guess they could have, but it's hard to say. I'm not really a sticker guy, so I don't really care that much about it. The little cool part is that for the order, they did give you this little gorilla with two little diamonds, and they got a couple Clink Room hats on the diamonds themselves. So gave me one of these. I don't know if there was a rhyme or a reason on how they would give you this. In the sense, because the one hat I did get, I got like 6 of them. You say whatever you guys want, that's fine. But I only got one pin. So, but anyways, this is definitely going to go on the pin board because you guys know I like my pins. So I'll throw that up on the pin board. I kind of was, after watching the video from Casey from the Clink Room, I was expecting a few, like, I don't know, extras, just cool little incentives for waiting a year. And I feel like, I guess besides the pin, I feel a little let down. I don't know if anybody else, what they're feeling with the Clink Room deliveries. The hat themselves, they're freaking awesome, and that's what we do pay for. But I just feel like, waiting this long, I could have sworn, like, in one of the videos we were watching where he addresses some of the issues, he said he was going to send us some really cool art and stuff. So I guess I got my expectations up a little higher. I don't know, but they sent a bumper sticker. Anybody knows anything about me, I'm not really a bumper sticker kind of guy. I don't put them on my vehicle really or anything. Personally, and this is just my opinion, I feel that bumper stickers are kind of tacky. But I mean, everybody does what they want. But I'm just saying me. But it does say cancel your pre-order from the Clink Room, and then on the bottom says so I can buy it when it arrives. Okay. Okay. So I guess I get it. Cancel the order so other people can pick it up that maybe missed on the drop. I guess that's the meaning. But here's the one little thing. Sorry, guys. They sent a little thank you card, and it is nice little gesture. I guess I was, just like I said, expecting more, but it does say Clink Room, Diamond Heads, thanks Casey. So I do like the fact they put in that little personal touch, but I don't know. I guess I was just expecting a little bit more. They sent this little part right here. So, in the upcoming shipments, this is kind of what I'm going to get, like, in every box. I mean, it's cool for like one time, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's really on here. That's okay. Let's see here. We'll go to live chats. I don't know. Maybe people are on here. People are not on here. I don't really know. But let me know, guys. If you were to get this in, say you order just even a couple, and you kept getting this like in everything after waiting this long, would you be a little disappointed? I feel like I would. I personally would, just because I don't know. I guess watching those videos, like I said, I had my expectations higher up of like a piece of art or something that I can hang on the wall or something. I mean, I guess I could put that on the wall, but I mean, I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think. I don't know if anybody's in here. I don't know if the comment or the live stuff's working, but that's okay. We're just going to continue on. So with all that being said, I do have a number of hats to show you guys. Let's just get to it. I'm going to show you guys since I already opened it. I just wanted to see what was in the box, as you guys could see. But we got the Clink Room. Bam! Now I'm gonna have trouble pronouncing the name, but it's called the Sona Lai Soul by Clinker Soul, and it is actually a really dope one. It's got like that serape, Arizona, Mexico type feel going on with the colors, the vibrant colors with the red, the yellow, white, pink, and I guess it's maybe like a fuchsia, a magenta. You have the aqua green mariners colors. You got that cactus right here. Different coloring in the shading with the cactus. You think it might be green, but I like how they went with the teal. It does look nice. It could have gone either way, so not bad at all. I think this is supposed to be the eagle with the serpent, just all in black. So nice little touch. They're not like highlighting it. It's supposed to be like a shadowy effect, is what my guess is, or my thinking is on the hat. And they didn't go crazy. The one little caveat or touch I would have changed. So you got your black brim right here, black crown, but I would have went with the matching eyelets of the colors from the Serape sun right here. So I would have went like with a red, a yellow, white. I mean, all this time I felt like we could have got a little something more special on this. I don't know if I'm the only one just reading too much into it. I like the aqua green button right there, aqua green New Era flag right there. That does look good. We do have our Clink Room logo right there with the gorilla with the twin pencils in the background in the aqua green, and then nice little subtle touch. This is where it doesn't make sense. I guess you have pink on the logo, but you go with the pink UV, you go with the black sweatband. I mean, the color combination of the pink and the black does look nice, don't get me wrong, but I mean, there's a small little hint of pink here, I guess, but with all the fads and everything, I don't know. I felt like this could have either gone aqua green or even that red, just to highlight more of the colors in the logo. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys feel like they kind of missed out on a good opportunity? The logo itself is fine. I just feel like the rest of the hat kind of basic. I will say that I put on, okay, so I did get a 7.5 to see how that would fit, and I put it on. Runs a little bit tight. This is why I moved up a size a long time ago. I can rock a 7.5 when my hair is cut short, but then it doesn't fit as good. So put on the 7 5/8. Still has a little bit of a snug fit, but it does fit a lot better. And then of course, not that I can wear it or anything, but I got a 7 3/8 just for fun. So anyway, so you can't really do anything now. I guess if you do see him popping up afterwards, because the idea is, from everything that I know, after all the orders get put out and after they possibly fix any corrections, if there are any issues, they're going to put any of the extra slash canceled orders where people didn't want to wait back on, I guess, Clink Room, and they're going to give them open to the people that would like to try to get them. So if you haven't gotten them, I wouldn't sleep if you guys see them. I think this benefits the latecomer in this, in the sense that you'll be able to get the hat. You don't got to wait a year or tie up your funds. And I'm not complaining about that, because I feel like, when you do a pre-order, that's kind of the risk you take. So if you don't want your funds tied up, just don't do the pre-order. You put in your funds with the possibility of being tied up, especially with everything going on. So you just kind of have to accept the little hurdles to come. So I do like the hat. Did they miss out on some good opportunities to have a really bomb hat? I think they do. Overall, I'll probably give this hat like a 7. I like it. I just felt like it was lacking just a little bit. I don't know. I don't see any comments, so I'm assuming that the comment section is not working. And I don't know. Maybe somebody tells me on Instagram if the comments aren't working. But let me see here if anybody's there now. Nobody's told me anything about the comments, so maybe the comments just aren't working, which is fine. So anyways, let's take a look at some boxes. I got 3 boxes. These were kind of the orders, or some of these were the orders that I was waiting for when I did my last video. I was gonna just do an unboxing video, but what for? I wanted to just open them and show you guys what's going on. I've mentioned this the other day. I'm super excited that minor league baseball is back. And if you guys haven't checked out the Blue Store website, lid/AK Fanatics MLB shop, even newera.com, they're getting a lot more of the minor league themed night hats up. And as you guys know, that's kind of how the channel originally basically started, was more focused on minor league hats. I do like some hype hats. Obviously, I get the on-field stuff as well, but my main focus at the time was more minor league stuff. So when they dried up a little bit, I just kind of ventured off in other areas with soccer hats and football hats, and I do wear them. And last night was the NFL draft. I would like to get a Washington Commodores hat to finally throw in a Washington hat into a collection for football. And then also like to try to finish my hockey set, which is, hopefully going to go back to New Era pretty soon. All right, so one of the new hats that has come out this year is we got I think it's called the Somerset. Well, it's called the Copa. Oh my God, it's the Somerset Patriots MILB Copa hat. If you guys want a proper name, let's see if I can get the proper name for you guys. This one out of the newest Copas that have arrived. It's okay. It's a little okay. It's called Zorros the Somerset. Okay, so it's called Zorros the Somerset. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm misinterpreting Zorros, but maybe that does mean foxes. I'd have to look it up. I really don't know what Zorro means. Every time I say Zorros, I'm thinking of like Zorro, the Masked Ranger. The colors are actually pretty cool. The hat itself is kind of a little cartoonish, nothing crazy. I think it's subtle, but to represent the Hispanic heritage community is kind of what the whole Copa situation was originally started about. Not really sure. I'll have to do some more research if you guys like. I'm not really sure how this represents the Hispanic culture community in the Somerset area. So, but colors wise, it's pretty nice. You do have your black UV, your black sweatband looks pretty good. Probably made in Bangladesh. Yes, it is Bangladesh polyester 758. And of course, if you guys haven't seen, they've gone to these new MILB authentic tagging right there. So 7 5/8. By the way, Batterman looks all right, I guess. Not too bad. The minor league Batterman, the MLB Batterman, it is what it is. There's no point in harping on that anymore. So let's try it on. Ooh, snug fit. I got this one from the Blue Store website, snug fit, but that's kind of why in my case, like I've said this a million times, move up a size. I feel like you're not going to regret it. There's just too much. If you're a true 7.5, I'd probably move up a size. Now, if you're kind of like me, where you're kind of like bigger than 7.5, smaller than 5/8, but you can do either. I always go 5/8 because it just more 9 times out of 10, it fits a lot better. So apparently I'm killing it today because there is nobody on here or nobody's watching. But then again, I just jump on whenever I feel like it. So if you guys maybe watch the replay, thank you so much for watching replay. You guys know I don't really keep a schedule. I just kind of do it when I feel like it. So, but my hats are backing up, and there are some good hats. I'm going to say that for the most part, you're probably not going to see any of these hats anywhere else on any other channel. So if you are a minor league person like me who likes collecting minor league hats, then you've come to the right place. Oh, here you guys go. This is a good one. I'll save that one for just a second. I think some of you guys are going to be a little bit surprised, but then again, if you guys know anything about me, you won't be too surprised. So we'll show that one in just a second, because then that'll give me a perfect little segue to talk about something else real quick before we end the video of this nice little unboxing on this nice little Friday. So hopefully you guys have a good weekend. This is funny. So I got this one. I think this was a Fanatics pickup. Oh, somebody is on there. Jeff Nato, that hat makes you look foxy. Nice. Okay, that's funny. I think I got this one from well, at least I know somebody's around. So thanks, Jeff Nato, for putting that comment. I think I don't know where I got this, and I'm trying to remember. It's either the Blue Store or Fanatics, which everybody knows it's the same store, but I have not seen this in a minute. but we got a hat and a bag. And I thought when I sell a hat, I was the only one who was using bags still. So I know more people, whenever they're selling hats, are trying to put them in bags. But for the most part, oh, also got a little tissue paper. So I got some nice little touch. They used to always put the hats in the bags, and it would keep the hat clean in transit. Now, Jeff Nadel, if you're going to stick around for a minute, I want you to stick around because I can't wait to hear what you have to say when I say what I'm going to say here in just a moment. So if you have a couple minutes, I'd appreciate it. Howdy, Dandy 9. This is better than work. Okay, that explains where you're at. So here is another one. Bam! The Worcester Red Sox, which formerly were known as the Pawtucket Red Sox, they moved to Worcester, Rhode Island. And Rob S, he lived like right down the street from Pawtucket, never went to the games or anything, which annoyed me because then he's going to complain that they moved to Worcester. Yes, I said you complain because actually he did. Anyways, this is called the Worcester Weepas. Now, when they originally came out with this, I don't know if this was the original details or original design for their MILB Golpa hat. As I mentioned, the original idea of the Golpa version was for the Hispanic Heritage tribute to them. I don't know how blasting rockets really relates to the Hispanic culture, but whatever. I liked it, and it took a minute because when they first came out, they did sell out pretty quickly. That's why, like Clink Room, they did a hat of 1776, very similar to this one. And just be honest, for me, all intents and purposes, I didn't order it because I kind of don't like those similar style logos. I feel like, without saying it, I feel like something was borrowed in the concept slash design. Clinker Room also did a trunk slugger, similar to Oakland A's mascot. I'm not saying anything happened. I'm just saying for myself personally, I'm not going to get it because if I want an elephant on a hat, I'll just buy an A's hat. But that's just me. That's just me. Like you said, you guys all kind of do what you want, which is fine. Anyways, I like the fact they went with the double paneling with the white and the blue. Perfect. Great job with the eyelets going with the red and the buttons and the new era flag. Looks really freaking awesome. So not bad. Really like how they went black and black right there. Looks really good. And Batterman, it is what it is. So not bad. 5/8. So let's check this one out. Okay, not as tight as the Somerset one, but this one does feel really nice. So not too bad, not too tight. Are you ready for the NHL playoffs? Not really. Sharks suck this year. I got my Penguins, so I'm on the Penguin bandwagon because I like Sidney Crosby. My guy, how's my guy? What's his name? Wedgwood, Eric Wedgwood. I think it is. I think it's Eric Wedgwood, the goalie for the Dallas Stars. That is my guy. He was originally on the Phoenix Coyotes. Dude, that guy is a legit goalie. That guy, if you guys don't watch a lot of hockey, you guys know my history with hockey. I watched one game in person of the Coyotes, and Wedgwood was the goalie. And I had never seen him play, obviously, because the Coyotes suck. And obviously, living in California, you don't get a lot of Coyote games. I was really impressed with his goaltending abilities. And so I've been kind of watching him now with Dallas a little bit, not as much as I should, but freaking awesome. So I will watch a little bit of the hockey playoffs. Getting a little behind as always. Been just watched the Giants game. Giants lost 1-0 on, I want to say it was Wednesday against the A's. Chad Pinder with a leadoff home run. Freaking only run of the game. The Giants didn't play terrible, didn't play great, hit into a couple double plays, had a couple errors. Luis Gonzalez, freaking awesome. Funny little story if you guys have a minute before I show the other hat. He looked shaky in left field there, but he did make the plays. A funny little story. So if you guys watch Giants baseball like I do, which most of you guys don't, considering one's from Chicago, one's from Arkansas, Luis Gonzalez, they said a little story that his dad's name is actually Luis Gonzalez, which is funny because everybody keeps asking if he's the son of Luis Gonzalez, the Hall of Famer from the Arizona Diamondbacks. So the answer would always be no. And then he probably has to explain. But in reality, he said after a while, he just stopped saying no and started saying yes, saying he is his dad is Luis Gonzalez. Because in reality, his dad's name is Luis Gonzalez. Now, here's why this is funny. So I watched Luis Gonzalez when he first made his pro debut. He was with the Kannapolis Intimidators, the White Sox rookie ball team when he got drafted. My nieces and my son got a picture with him and a couple other players. But the funny part is, this is why this is funny. So Luis Gonzalez, his dad's name Luis Gonzalez. My brother's name is Luis Gonzalez, and my dad's name is Luis Gonzalez. I just thought that was funny. By the way, for the record, if anybody is wondering, Luis Gonzalez does have a son playing pro ball. I think he's still pro ball. He was originally with the White Giants. He was drafted with the Giants. His name's Jacob Gonzalez. So there is Luis Gonzalez's son was or is in pro ball still. I have to do some research. He was, I want to say, with San Jose couple years ago or even a little bit lower. I have to check it out to find out where he's at now, but I just thought that's funny. So yeah, let's see. Albert Vinny's got to play the Avs though. Let's see. His record was 13, 15, and 16. Yeah, but Dan D9, he played for the freaking Coyotes. The Coyotes suck. I saw them in person. They suck. So how's he doing with Dallas? That's let me know what his Dallas record is since he's come to Dallas, because man, even the couple games I saw after the trade, he did really good. But the Stars made the playoffs, though. Yeah, good. But what's his record with Dallas? Has he done good? He's okay. Well, I mean, compared to who? Albert. Let's see here. Got to play the Avs though. It's going to be a tough series, but Dallas had good luck with them this year. And then I follow. I know the Warriors moved on. They did beat who they play. I think it was Utah. Yes, I lost track, or it was Denver. I kind of already forgot. They moved on. The Sixers got crushed by the Raptors, so they moved on. Brooklyn. Ha 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 ha. Good job, Brooklyn. Not bad, not good. Yeah, he's average. Okay, cool. But anyway, so we got a lot of stuff going on in the sports world. And then I don't know if anybody's watching it, but has anybody seen the new football league? There's apparently a new football league, AFL, NFL, XFL. I don't know. I saw a preview watching one of my old wrestlings from a couple weeks ago, and it said it was supposed to debut on April 14th. 15th, something like that. I don't know. So there's a lot of stuff going. Have you ever had to deal with new era customer service? I will happily say, Albert, no. But if, like, most people know anything about me, the USFL, I ordered a size 7 by accident. I mean, if they haven't sent it, from everything I know, and Jeff Nadeau would probably be the better person to ask, because he's called, Professor Returns for a reason. As far as I know, they're really actually easy about accepting your returns. But if they haven't shipped it yet, I would just call them up really quickly and tell them you made a mistake, and see if they still even have the hat in your same order. And see if you can just do it that easy. I ordered size 7 by accident. Hopefully they can change it before they ship. Yeah, if you can call right now, or even in just a few minutes, you should be able to get it shipped. Or at least what sometimes they've done, they'll just cancel the whole order, and then unfortunately you just got to reorder it again. So that's kind of what I've had to do one time. No call, can only email. Email them real quick. That's what I would recommend. If not, when you get it, then I would probably just return it. I think they give you some shipping material inside about maybe possibly returning it. If it's from Fanatics, they only give you like 30 minutes to cancel. That's kind of dumb, because they're not sending it out in 30 minutes. So I hadn't heard that. So, like I said, Professor Returns, Professor Hatter, Jeff Nadeau, he's the guy that's the king of returns. No offense, he is. I don't think I've returned anything since the 70s, and I was born in the 80s. So I don't really typically return anything. So anyways, I know Jeff Nadeau's probably at work, but I am going to show the next two hats, and I'm going to talk a little bit about them because I've been saving these. Happened to me. By the way, Dan D9, did you ever go to the hat store you were talking about recently to pick up a hat? Honest opinion on Lids HD. Honest opinion, it's not my style. I've seen a couple things that I wanted, but I really didn't need. There's more minor league hats that I want, and I know I get a lot of hate for this, but to me, they're still trying to chase the hype train. I'm done with the hype train. Been done with the hype train, and I feel like there's better hats out there that I could see. See, here's what you got to look at, right, Albert? Here's my opinion on everything. If you could see yourself wearing a hat that you got today in 10 years, even when if you're old like me, if you could see yourself wearing it in 10 years, then pick it up. A lot of these hats, see the Copa hats, for myself, I can't say I'm going to wear it in 10 years, but I started collecting them from the beginning. I like them. I'm a collector, so it makes sense to me. Now, will I wear them? Hell yeah. There's a couple hats that I'll wear. So I can see myself wearing all my hats in 10 years. As a person with all the hype hats, can you see yourself wearing that hat in 10 years? If the answer is probably not, I probably wouldn't care about it too much. And how many more lime green editions, campfires, mossies, crown royal, white sweatband, pink UV hats do we need? I mean, when the player weekend hats came out a couple years ago, they had these bright neon colors. Nobody liked them. Everybody clowned on them, and that's like all we're getting from Lids HD is these neon colors and white sweatbands and pink UVs. And I don't know. I feel like there's better hats. So I had, and then the price itself, I think they're about $50, 55 from what I remember seeing. I think at least 50. I believe you do get your discount. And from all intents and purposes, my understanding is that Lids HD is ran more by Lids employees, where it's structured more by Lids and not by fanatics, like the Lids website is, if that makes sense. Let's see here. They are hit and miss. I think the Toy Story pack was good, in my opinion. Yeah, but they like. Did you like the colorway or the fact they called it Toy Story? Because it's like they're coming out with names just to kind of relate, but I don't know, because in reality they already did the Toy Story drop a number of years ago or even a year ago, with actual Toy Story characters. So is that kind of why you liked it, because of the Toy Story name? And then that's fine. So like they're not all going to be winners. So but for me, like I said, there's just more hats out there, especially with minor league baseball getting back going, that I feel like I want to have more. I just wait until Hibbits has the color UVs on sale. I don't know Hibbits. They are snapback though. I'm a fan of the green bottom. Yeah, those are not bad. What was your take on Big League Chew? I didn't pick none up only because I wanted to pick it up in the store. It wasn't terrible. I like the fact, if you guys were paying attention to some of the logos for the teams, there's roughly about six different styles, or six, yeah, six different styles roughly of a team, but some of them use different logos. It wasn't always the same logo. Some use the older style MLB logos, and some use more of the current. So I like that fact that you could get three or four different, say, Giants hats or A's hats or Cubs hats, and a couple of them would have different logos. So I like that aspect. Now, as a person who grew up with Big League Chew and stuff, as a nostalgia standpoint, I could definitely see myself getting them based off of that. And if they came supposedly, and I don't know if I've seen this a lot, they came with the Big League Chew pin, and you guys know I like my pins, so that would be my other reason to order them, because they actually have that connection. They're not just being named Big League Chew as a catchy name, a catchy sales pitch to get you to buy them. They put you with the little pin to say that they're connected to them. They're calling the Big League Chew. You will remember them as the Big League Chew. You're not going to see the hat and say, ah, damn, what the hell is this name of this line again? I can't remember. It's another neon color style, but that's why I like those. And like I said, I haven't picked none of them up because I wanted to pick them up in store. They fit kind of small. Too many morons at work. Maroons. Pins were cool. I don't wear them on hats, though. Kind of too old for that. I don't wear them on hats either. Albert, I don't know how much you watch my channel, but I have like just a little pin board. I'm not a pin on hat kind of guy. I personally think pins on hats are kind of silly. I feel like they ruin the hats, if anything. By the way, one of my pins did just fall off, so I put the pins on my boards and stuff. And I kind of shouldn't even really talk about the pins. People don't like my opinion about the pins. I feel like the pins are a waste, because here's why. So there's some decent pins. The one pin I see a lot is sunglasses pins, and what they'll do, and I'm not knocking the person, but what they do, they'll take the pin, they'll jab it right there in the middle of the person logo's forehead, and then honestly, guys, you just ruin the freaking hat. A $50 hat, you just dug a deep ass hole in there and ruin the freaking hat. I think that's stupid. I wanted to go to Lids in Memphis to get a 75th anniversary Grizzlies hat. Okay, did you go? Pins were cool. I don't wear them on hats. Hi Jeff. Watch a lot. I enjoyed it when you were beefing with views. Yeah, I wasn't really beefing because there was never really anything to beef about, considering I was just telling the truth. Yeah, and I will say we got a lot of different opinions, and I'm not a egocentric kind of person, despite what people say. I wrote nope. Oh, sorry, missed that Dan D9. So, anyways, next one hat. You guys, now, Mr. Nadel here. This is why I wanted you guys to be on. I did pick up this guy right here. Bam, we got the Washington Nationals 2022 City Connect hat. Now, Jeff Nadel, you can thumbs down this video. I already know it. I'm going to straight say it. This hat sucks. And I'm going to tell you why. This is why we got to stop falling in love with the drops, because we forget the drops. And I'm going to tell you why again. Okay, so when you think of Washington, D.C., there's so many things that you think about. You think about, okay, the White House, Lincoln Memorial, Martin Luther King's famous speech over there. You think of the Hope Diamond, the countless museums that are over there. Does anybody really think about the cherry blossom? I mean, I guess it's cool. It's a good design. But I do know from working at the Blue Store, I could pretty much go to the Blue Store and throw that design right on my hat anyways. And you got some little fluttery little flowers. I like the color. Don't get me wrong. I like the colors, but here it is. For people, by the way, you got a black UV, black sweatband, which is nice. Here's the one opportunity where if they would have went pink, it would have probably been a lot better, or even like a little bit hint of the reddish color, or whatever you want to call that little darker pink right there. So I personally think this hat sucks. They missed out on a good opportunity to really portray Washington in a better spotlight, and I'll tell you why. If you guys have been watching my channel, a number of years ago, might have even been 2 years, maybe even a year, I lose track. Black Nasty, what's up, Pass Mark Simpson? How you doing? Enjoy the channel and keep it up. Thanks, Albert. How long before all teams have a City Connect? Usually they only do about, from what I remember, 5 or 6 a year. So it will take a few years. I want to say at this point in time, we're roughly about halfway through them, if I remember the numbers in my head. So a couple years ago, New Era dropped the line. I don't think anybody else did. They dropped the line, the flower collection or something like that, the fall collection. Well, they did a fall collection and the summer type collection, or no, spring collection, and it was all covered with flowers, which on the logo, which looked really good. I picked up 2 of them. I picked up the Blue Jays. I picked up the Baltimore Orioles. So it's like, I feel like this hat in some ways has already been represented with the flowers. So I feel like for Washington, you guys really missed out on a good opportunity to do something. So this one is not the worst. There's are worse ones. I hate to say it. I haven't gotten it yet, but the Chicago White Sox, they sucked. They made their City Connect just a CHI. They made it look like the litigation line that came out a number, I keep saying years, but it could have been even like last year, where they just did more of like a cursive style italiac writing, because for whatever reason they didn't really highlight anything really Chicago. When I saw the CHI on their hats, I didn't think, oh, this connects to Chicago. I mean, the unis were dope. The unis did really good, and those were freaking dope. The hat sucked. They still actually have those available on the Blue Store website. The next hat I'm going to show you guys a little bit better. Not the greatest, not the worst. I will tell you what the worst one, and if I haven't mentioned it yet, here is another one that they semi did a nice little, connect on it for their city, but I did pick this one up as well. We got BAM, the Houston Astros 2022 City Connect hat. As you guys know, Houston, NASA, so that's why they went with this, stars, circle in the H and everything. Not a bad one, not a great one. I feel like they kind of missed out on a good opportunity. I got family in Houston and stuff like that, and there's just, I don't know. Yes, there's a lot of space stuff around there. If anybody's been to Houston area or the surrounding areas, they also have what is it, the Death Museum, which is actually pretty well known. It's been featured on like the travel channels, the Discovery channels. So that's pretty cool. The Death Museum, despite the name of it. Um, Cheaters. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We will talk about that. Did you get the new Cleveland Guardians hat? The only Cleveland Guardians hat I got Mark Simpson so far was their spring training one so far. So that's the only one. I do like the fact they went with the Astros little side patch right there. It looks really good. And that is why Carlos Correa did not want to stay in Houston. He didn't want to deal with it. So he went to the Twins. I do like, if you guys hadn't seen it, they put a orange lining on the top here, and it says Houston, the eagle has landed. And I think that is that right there is going to make it, move up from, not being the worst City Connect hat, but it's definitely not going to be the best because they did that little thing. This one just had that normal new era taping in there. And then you got your normal Batterman on the back. Let's try this one on. And then this is interesting. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but you have, I don't know if that's called like the little Mars rover. Basically, it's a little NASA space little. Hatter, where are you at, dude? You know this crap better than me, but it's a space NASA vehicle. So right there. So that is really cool because obviously they didn't do that on, the Washington Nationals. I haven't seen it on any of their hats. Dude, what happened to the locks? Oh, dude, I cut them off, dude. The summer froze going again. Always, usually during the summer, I cut everything off again. So that, despite the simplicity of the front logo, those two things on the inside and that little tag makes this one a little bit better than, say, the Washington Nationals. Fits really tight, but overall, a very solid hat. Would I rush to go get it? Probably not. This one fits. These, man, all running a little tight. It's a Rover. Thanks, Dan D9. I knew somebody would know. I'm not that bright, as you guys know. So that's what we got. Real quick, the worst City Connects hat so far that I have seen, it's supposed to be out this year, is Los Dodgers. The Dodgers. And I'm not knocking them because they're the Dodgers. I'm knocking them because their City Connect, from what I remember seeing, it just says Los Dodgers or Los Dodgers, and they spell with like a Y, and they're freaking terrible. You're telling me to represent the Hispanic community or connecting with your city, you're saying Los Dodgers. Come on, that's just as lazy as the White Sox with just the CHI that had already a similar hat come out previous. It's freaking terrible. So, is it me or more stuff on the hat? The tighter it fits. Well, I could see that, but the embroidery can make it feel like it does fit. But I don't know. These tags right here are so small, so thin, so minute. I don't even think, honestly, that it would play a factor. The more embroidery on the hat, then yes. But the actual, like the tagging, I don't know if that really plays that much of a difference. You'll have to let me know if you've seen that more. Because for me, I haven't really noticed that. I do know, like I said, for embroidery, you could feel it more because if you get the really good embroidery, it comes through the hat, so it takes up a little space in the hat itself. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys' time. We've been on here for 40 minutes, so I wanted to show you guys the hats that I picked up recently. I do have a few more hats. By the way, again, I'll say thank you to Clink Room. A little disappointed. I was hoping they maybe get a couple little more cool things. Waiting this long for the hats. I mean, I know I pay for just the hats, but I don't know. For me personally, I feel like they dropped the ball a little bit on their customer service. Let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of people don't order Clink Room hats because you didn't want to wait or type your money, which I completely understand. But as a person who didn't really care about all that, it would have been nice just to get like a little gift. And I know, don't get me wrong, I know they've given us discounts in the past for waiting, and I appreciate that. But for me personally, the money part is not the issue. I don't care that much. This sounds stupid, and I get this shit all the time. I don't care about the money. If I cared about the money, I wouldn't buy the hat. I like the nice little touches of that personal touch from the company itself. It just makes me feel good about the company. No, don't get me wrong. I still like the Clink Room. I still order a couple hats. I don't order as much as I used to because I want this shipping issue to get fixed and get more on it. And supposedly they are going forward going to get more on it. But I just felt like Clink Room let me down a little bit in that sense. What do you guys think of the Clink Room? Are you guys? That's the other thing, guys. I got about 100 hats on pre-order from the Clink Room from the past year, and this is my first order I've gotten. And I don't know how they're doing it, but I've seen people already got like 3 or 4 of the hats I ordered, and they've already gotten them. So I don't know how they're doing it. So whatever, it is what it is. Dude, what happened to the locks? It's Rover. Let's see, fits. I've got some that have lots of embroidery, fit super tight. I'm a 5/8 also. Yeah, so I mean, for me, like I said, the embroidery does make the difference. So again, appreciate everybody. Dan D9, Albert, Mark Simpson, Jeff Nadel. Thank you guys so much for coming on. I will see you guys next time. If you guys are watching this video on the replay, thank you guys. Don't forget, if you guys like it, hit the subscribe. And I do have some more minor leagues hats coming in, dude. There's been some great minor league hats, and I can't wait to show you guys them on this channel because you guys like minor leagues. You're in the right place. See you guys next time. Sergio G, PHC. Later, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye.